What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and just as I thought, we do have a full week of the Forbidden Zone. It is getting added into the rotation of events that will pop up in the top right-hand corner there. They're not going to be anywhere on the map. They are going to be up here, and we're going to see how far we can take it with our own account. Now, this should go very, very smoothly, and getting to Chapter 6 shouldn't be too hard for a lot of our accounts. I might actually try it on some of our old-school free-to-play, just to see how far they can actually make it. But let's be honest, with an account like ours, this is gonna go very, very smoothly, right? Like, ridiculously smoothly. It should not be an issue whatsoever. So, let's just get our squad in here. We, of course, don't have any crystals just yet, but for an account like ours, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's gonna matter when... What Sun Wukong, I guess, had energy? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. So the Dragon Rui procced. Woo! That was a nice little hit right there. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit, like, the top target list or anything like that, just because, well, I don't have a Lord of Fear Aspen. I think Lord of Fear Aspen is going to be king here. We're going to pretty much one-shot all of these here. And so it's going to come down to deciding what gems we're going to use for damage, because it looks like, as far as this goes, survivability is not going to matter one bit. And we're going to be able to get all 6 of the first bosses, stages 1 and 2, again, literally before the fight happened. And it's done. It's done. It's already over. And this might actually be the same feeling even for a lot of you guys that have much lower power accounts as well. I don't know if it's going to be something very difficult to actually do. But yeah, that was our 6 fights. You can't buy more any day. You do have to wait. And of course, you do get these items in the bag, which will eventually help you. And we'll have stages 4, stages 5, and then luckily this week we'll be able to show you guys stage 6. So tomorrow our account will be able to get through the entirety of stage 3 and stage 4, and then on Sunday we'll have stage 5 and the boss attacks, because we got 3 boss attacks. Doesn't really matter. If only they let you get there on like day 2, that would be absolutely insane. But yeah, this is not going to take any type of power. You see everybody's got 900,000 points just because that's what it is. Server 1, you cheats. Server 1's got it first. It always loads first on server 1 every single time. But yeah, this should be interesting to see how it works out. And remember, you can actually see what people's lineups are that they're using too. Look at this. It's not even anything like super powerful. It's just some randomness chucked in. We didn't even use any stones, right? Oh, you can't look at your own unless you're on the board. Well, whatever. Our current rank. So this is a nice way to put it. We're 14,877. So yeah, we're in the bottom tier just because of the speed. You might want to try to get this done very quickly on the final day. I don't know how difficult this final boss is going to be, but being the first one to get there and get it done is probably going to be important. Now again, that was our super OP powerful account. I kind of wonder how like this account would do, because remember, this was our free to play series back in, I think, 2022, I feel like. And like we got a decent powered DTV powered up here. Like, he's got some good power. We've got a solid team around him. So I'm kind of intrigued to see how this goes with a little bit better of a squad. We don't have DTV, sadly. Do we have any other support heroes we'd want to chuck into this? Maybe like an Ignis? Something like that. Something like this, maybe. Yeah, I guess so. We'll go with fire. We'll go with our 1 core. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it's a 1-tap for an earlier game account. We go second. Damage isn't bad. Okay, so yes, we're going to record that. Let's just see how day 1 is for a bunch of different power levels. This is honestly probably like one of our second most powerful accounts nowadays, besides like the pay-to-win ones. Just because this was the longest free-to-play I ever did. This was, I think, the free-to-play optimal playthrough is what it was. So if you guys want to go back and check out some old school history, check out the optimal playthrough method. Now, the cool thing about this is you can use any hero. So you can even use things like Drake for defense down. That probably also means we can use heroes like Heart Watcher as well. Actually, do we have a Heart Watcher? Not currently built, it looks like. Nope. Nope. So no Heart Watcher, but it does seem like this could be an old school kind of PvE boss battle. which would be interesting. This hero is definitely stronger than the one we had on Tap Tap, so I think this will be a better indicator what a lot of people can do, because the one on Tap Tap, they had V4 heroes, but we had no Destiny transition whatsoever on those characters. I don't even think we had the tree done on those heroes, and we have a lot of power on these heroes. Actually, I don't think we have Destiny transition, right? That was something that came out after we dropped this series right here, but might be cool to take this account and turn it into something else. I don't know what, but it does seem like it'd be interesting. Yeah, we pretty much got through those fights very, very simply on this one too. And again, the power level here is really not all that crazy. This was like a year or so, maybe a year and a half of completely free to play. There's no VIP on it whatsoever. What other servers do we have? We probably have some. Might be a little bit more interesting to look at. Let's take a look at our Patricia account that, again, we have not touched in forever. So this one is lower power level. It's an interesting one because it does have things like Heart Watcher on it, which I don't know if that's going to be valid, but I mean, I guess doing this on as many accounts as possible would still be good. I think I want to do something like this. This is a very old school traditional team right here, and I kind of like it. We don't have crystals. We might actually need to put crystals on this one. We don't have a core of origin. We don't have any of that. This is a lower power level, but still more powerful than our Tap Tap one. Granted, I don't know. Actually, would you call the other accounts? I mean, the other account was definitely stronger than this one. The Vulcan one was stronger, but this one is definitely stronger than our free-to-play on Tap Tap. So intriguing. Might as well chuck in anything we get at this point, because anything is going to help. Anything will. Man, it honestly feels like our Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok is carrying us harder than our main damage dealer. What? Oh, never mind. That was a pretty good hit right there. That was some Patricia damage. But again, they're not like a huge difference of power off, so I don't think this is going to be a big issue. Get some armor. I did not mean to do that. I want all the tanky stuff, I think. Precision, attack, those look good. Yep. Send it in. Let's just see how these battles go. There's no skip button, which feels weird because usually if there's going to be a skip button, it's here. If there's not, this is usually pushed over to the right. So again, kind of weird how this works out, but again, stronger than our Tap Tap because we did have to start doing multiple attempts. I think when we got to day 2 on that one, I think day 1 we were still good with what we had. Again, this is a pretty good team, I think, right here. So yeah, I think it'll be pretty good because even an account like this can make some progress. And really the most important part here, guys, is literally just getting on the leaderboard. Getting some points on a boss in order to get the lowest tier is going to be great, even if you start a brand new account. I was actually tempting about making a new account today and starting a new series, but I don't know just yet. So let me know what you guys think. This is how you're going to get your free Grimoire Essence pretty much like every other month, I think. So we'll see what the cadence is as far as the events go in the month to come, and I'll see you guys next time.